Your training, do you like the approach? Some guys like to have a whole bunch of other teammates around them all training together, or do you prefer to have kind of more of a specialized, just you and your coaches, where you don't necessarily have everybody around with you at the same time?
Well, I like to have both, but it depends, because we're fighting at such a high level and there's such a lot at stake. So I do keep my little things private, and I have my own coach time guys I train with. But if there's no fight, I love to train with the team in Jackson, so I'll train anywhere. I can just walk into the gym in Thailand, kick some mitts. I love learning new things. I don't always want to train my thing, because then I want to do a lot of different stuff. So I love to visit other gyms, train there, say hi. But when we go into fight specifics, and especially these big fights, I kind of keep the circle small.
So what have been the determining factors then? Since we know you were with Blackzilians, we know you've done things with Jacksons, we know, like you just said, you've been around the world. What do you find, or what determines whether you click with people or not?
That's a good question. Well, in life, you have, the way I see it is, you have people that like you and people that dislike you, and that goes for me as well. I like people or I don't like people. I try to keep a little bit an open mind, but there's going to be a lot of people out there that for some sort of reason don't like you. And if you're going to be in a fight team, there could be many fighters there that are a little bit jealous. Jealousy is like a huge thing. They have devoted their life and putting everything into it, but they're not getting the results that they want, and then I am getting what I want out of it. So that could be, there's many factors, many things, and that can create friction, it can create stress. And and if you're in an environment where there's like a lot of people around you that don't want you to win, that's like no good. You need to have people around you that support you to the fullest, because then you're able to reach the stars. If you're going to have people around you that's going to try and block you and create friction, it's not.
So you
always have to watch out for that. And when you look at all the greats like a GSP or like a Anderson, there's no friction in those teams. It's just going, it's flowing. It needs to flow. I like the flow. It's good vibes. You go to the gym with pleasure, and there's no drama, there's no stress, there's no that's a little bit my format. I when I go in training camps, I select the people, and I am very aware of the flow, and that's what I want to create, the flow towards victory.
And I remember you mentioned this a little bit at the beginning, but you and Andrei are cool?
Well, I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'm not allowing him to disrupt my flow, but I don't think he's cool with me at all. But he will be. I mean, Coach Greg and Wing, they kind of said, give it some time, it'll be cool. And if it's not, it's also fine. I mean, we never really trained together before we fought. Right. Now it's after the fight, we're still not training together. And it's all good.
So have you seen his preparation at all for Josh? Or
I did, a little bit, not all the time, but I was in the gym a couple times. I just saw him last week, moved around for the last time.
Looking good?
Yeah, it's Andrei, I don't know what he's planning, but it's Andrei, what he's always doing. The coaches were satisfied about it, so I don't know. We're not just tough opponent. Technical opponent, tough opponent, been all over the place. So, I don't know the details for Andrei, but it looked okay.
You said it's important in training camp to eliminate all that friction. Have you felt any friction down in Albuquerque now since the Andrei fight?
No.
Maybe not just with Andrei, but also.
The coaches have been absolutely great. I mean, they're just, and then Andrei just a little bit, you don't get a good morning, but I didn't get a good morning before, so.